Welcome to this episode of Locked In. If you are interested in trying CBD products and you're a cyclist or just a general athlete or someone who's active, please stay tuned. In this video, I'm going to go over my review of the Calm by Wellness CBD vegan gummies and muscle relief gel. Now, these are two things that I wanted to try out just because I have had some interest in incorporating CBD into my daily life as well as my active cycling life. And here's my kind of breakdown why, so you can see my perspective for this review and see if it relates to you. Ever since I've really got into cycling, and I'm by means no competitive athlete, I've always kind of noticed that my resting heart rate on the bike, even at moderate levels, was elevated a lot higher than most people I would ride with. I definitely wanted to focus on that and work on training. Obviously, the stronger you become, the less you're working on it. I did notice that as far as when I did a lot of Zwift training. But I wanted to see if CBD incorporated with my cycling could actually help me on the bike, off the bike as well, since I do have, obviously, like anybody else, moments of anxiety during the day or with whatever is really going on at work. So this company actually reached out to me. I did my research and was actually really impressed with the level of testing and everything they actually do. There's no real set guidelines or laws that are really set up with CBD right now, so it's kind of the wild, wild west in my opinion as far as protocols or really how it's being made. But they actually do basically above and beyond any level of testing to certify all their products, even though there isn't anything actually legally they need to do. So the two products again that I wanted to try were the vegan gummies, which are a great option for basically taking during the day if I'm feeling a little anxious, as well as actually before I go out on the bike. So if you're interested in something that can help your anxiety, I actually did physically notice a difference with this. I would take between 1 and 3, depending on obviously how I'm feeling or if I am going to actually go ride. And it took on average about an hour for me to really feel the effects of this. And that did vary obviously depending on how hungry I was or kind of where I was at, if I was fasting or not. So your results may vary either a little bit sooner or a little bit later, but give it about an hour. Now, I really noticed it on the bicycle, which I know sounds crazy, but I can actually feel the real effects from this. I'm not getting paid to say this. This actually did really help lower my heart rate. Nothing crazy. I did a handful of rides with it and without it. It was more of a perception thing, to be honest, as far as my average heart rate, because I couldn't do a consistent power output and do a really concise scientific test. I could really just tell you I felt better for longer. I was riding with my buddy Mario, and I even told him on the ride, hey dude, I feel great. Even though we haven't ridden super consistently since Grinduro because of work, I felt really good on the bike, and my average heart rate was about 10 beats per minute lower than it typically was at what my perceived effort level was and power output. So I can confidently tell you, I definitely noticed a difference. I believe on that ride, when I mentioned that, I took about an hour or so before the ride. So about 30 minutes or so in, I could really feel the difference because I was finally finished warming up and we were kind of starting to push the envelope a little bit on the ride and try to get a good workout in. Next, the other product that really interested me as far as a cycling perspective on CBD was the CBD Relief Muscle Gel. This is supposed to be basically to help recover as far as being sore. I've started to use this more mainly because I haven't been riding as frequently, and I definitely notice it that even on a moderately hard ride now, because I'm not riding as consistent as I want, I really do feel muscle fatigue, and this has helped. I'm definitely a guy that when I go back to the gym or get back on the bike after a while, get insanely sore very, very easily. And again, with no scientific testing on or off the bike, I have noticed some difference, especially with my lower back. I have had this kind of knot that kind of flares up here and there throughout basically the last couple of years. Can't figure out what makes it flare up, but I rubbed a ton of this on there and it seemed to not bother me as much because it honestly, sometimes when it gets real bad, it does keep me off the bike because of my riding position. Now I'm flexible enough for it, it's just the knot. It's basically right in my lower back and doesn't let me really relax, or I get really tight during the ride and then I have to get off the bike and try to stretch it out. I use that mainly for this, as well as my legs a little bit, but mainly it was my lower back, and it didn't make it any worse. I think it recovered a little bit better, but I've been really happy with it. Now, as far as the science for everything for CBD and all that, I want everybody to do your independent research. Check out the links below for Calm by Wellness's website. They go over basically everything and why I think you can be confident buying CBD from them. And as far as numbers go, if you're interested, you're getting 10 milligrams per gummies. They do have a non-vegan and vegan version for all you plant-based eaters out there. So you're getting a total of 30 capsules, and the full bottle of the CBD Muscle Relief is 150 milligrams worth of CBD. So depending on if you are using it currently, keep in mind, at least in my experience, that the milligram that they rate it at and the quality of it and what you're actually going to feel, keep that in mind. I think this is basically one of the higher end quality brands for CBD, so you might actually not need as much from a lower quality brand that might not be as pure. So now I know this was a big talking head video and I appreciate it. I just wanted to open up this conversation to get your guys' opinion on what other CBD products have you tried? What did you like? Did it help with your writing? Because I'm definitely interested in getting some of the other full spectrum things that they do offer, as well as their oil to help me with my sleep, because that is definitely something I struggle with as well. And we all know the better sleep you get, the better your recovery is. So combining that with your vegan gummies during the day, your muscle relief gel pre or post ride, depending on how you're feeling with your workout, cycling or not, and a nice sleep oil to go to sleep. To me, that just sounds like a really relaxing way to get into shape and have quality sleep throughout the day, on or off the bike. So currently the gummies are going for $39.99. I will have a discount code and an affiliate link. I'm not getting paid for this review again, but they are gonna help me out if I do help them sell some of their CBD products to all of you guys. So please, if you're gonna purchase them, use my link below. I'd really appreciate it. Help support the channel. Also, the CBD relief gel is also $39.99. They do have a great monthly subscription service to basically send you a monthly dose if you want, or if you order in bulk, you do get discounts on that. So again, make sure to check the links below. And these are not the only products that Calm by Wellness sells, so make sure to check out their full line of products. They really are expanding, and for what I gathered from talking with one of the co-founders, they're constantly trying to expand and incorporate this high quality CBD into day-to-day items, and I can see their product catalog really expanding over the next year and what's to come. So I hope you like this video. If you have any questions, I will do my best to answer. I am by no means a CBD expert, but I've enjoyed my experience with the Calm by Wellness products. Please make sure to check the description below for their website, my link to purchase any of their products if you are looking for some yourself, as well as follow me on Facebook and Instagram. Click that notification bell so you can see all the videos I put out on this channel, and make sure to subscribe. And thanks for watching another episode of Locked In.